All right, testing, 1, 2, 3. What's going on, fellow rogues? It's Massmare here again, and welcome in for episode 10 for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. Just went live a few minutes ago, and unfortunately, for some reason, OBS crashed. It actually crashed several times. Like, it crashed once, which ended the stream, and then I was trying to, like, get another stream going. It crashed, like, a few more times, and thankfully, it seems like me restarting my computer fixed whatever issue was going on. I don't know what happened. I'm hoping it doesn't happen again. Definitely, while I'm live right here. But we'll just have to, like, see how things go and hope for the best. But anyways, obviously, this channel probably wouldn't be this channel if there wasn't like some kind of technical issues going on, as evident by all the multiplayer streams me and my friends have done. We have like audio issues, other stuff going on. Don't even start on like one time in Phasmophobia where like we could like hear Amber Wolf 17 like just fine in the game lobby, and then when we got loaded into the map, suddenly she was a mime. But anyways, that being said, last week we finished up the main story for Let's Go Pikachu, which also marks like the first time I've ever completed the main story for a Kanto based Pokemon game. We took down the Elite Four, took down my rival, and became the champion. So what else is left, for me to do in this game now is to catch them all. So the plan is I want to try to, go for a proper living dex in this game. Don't know how many more episodes it's going to be to do this. I'm pretty sure I can pull it off, considering that I've got, like, a combination of things I'll be doing, like, in between using Pokemon that I pulled from Pokemon Go. One of the key things from that is that I have, like, the trades exclusive Pokemon as well as, like, the version exclusive ones. Like, with Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, that's how you get, like, Meowth, Persian, I think, Arbok. I want to say Ekans, Arbok, Wheezing, and Coughing are all, like, through Let's Go Eevee. There's, like, a whole bunch of version exclusives. I pretty much got all of them available thanks to Pokemon Go, so that's not going to be a problem. And also, there's, like, other Pokemon I have a hard time finding. I'll have them at the Go Park as well to pick up. So there's, like, a good chunk of, like, the Pokemon, like, there are other entries for the Kanto decks at Go Park. And another thing I kind of, like, wanted to do is pretty much, have, like, the legendary birds on hand as well. I've got them in their own little park. So that way I can, like, go and just catch them. And I've heard that you actually can find them out in the wild. It's a rare chance to actually find Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno, out in the wild. That's a very rare chance, while Mewtwo is the only chance, in the game you get to, get him. So before I actually go for, like, Mewtwo in this game, it'll probably be, like, an offline thing I may be doing. I would like to maybe try to see about getting a shiny version of him. If not, it's whatever. But, either way, the plan is that I'm definitely going to be trying to do a living dex for this, which is... The only other time I've done living decks in a Pokemon game is Pokemon Legends Arceus. if I ever do like another playthrough of Pokemon Sword and Shield, I may like, try like do like maybe go for a living dex in that. I can't remember if I ever actually did complete the Pokedex for those games. Because I played through Shield. I don't know if I ever actually finished the Pokedex for it. I might have, but so far the ones I'm 100% certain that I did, get a complete Pokedex for is Legends Arceus, and as well as Scarlet and Violet. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting, like going through here and completing like a dex for my favorite Gen of Pokemon. And the next time I do a Pokemon game, assuming I can I'm planning on trying to do like Shining Pearl, which is my first time playing like a game of the Shining, like the Pearl and Diamond, Pearl, Diamond, I believe Crystal, Pearl, Diamond, and Crystal. It'll be my first time like playing a game like in that series, so it's gonna be fun to do that as well, like going to that gen. But that'll I'm definitely gonna try like do that before Pokemon ZA comes out, Pokemon Legends ZA comes out, which will be in October. But if I can't do it beforehand, I'll be definitely doing it sometime down the pipeline, because I like down the pipeline. Because I know I won't be able to like go through and do another replay of Sword Shield and Shining Pearl before ZA comes out, considering like everything else I'm doing on this channel. But anyways, are we going to get this show on the road? Hopefully, like, OBS won't crash again. Knock on wood. But anyways, yeah. So far, as far as the Pokedex is concerned, we got obtained 68. So we got like a good chunk towards 150, like 150. We're gonna say 150 instead of 151 is because the only way, yeah. Platinum was Diamond Pearl. That shows you guys like how out of the loop I've been with some of the games. Forgive me for that. Yeah, Crystal was with Gold and Silver. Platinum was Diamond and Pearl. I think that's also like a thing I got mixed up on before. I was telling how Mickey 343 was saying that he let us see like like the games like kind of packaged in a way where you get like red, ruby, and gold, and for the other one you can get like blue, sapphire, and silver, and then you'd have like another thing where you can get like I think it was like, I believe it was Emerald, Crystal, and Emerald, Crystal, and green. Was it green? Was there like a green for yellow? Not green, yellow. What am I saying? But yeah, like I said, I need to get more versed on. I apologize, guys. That's one of the problems, with like me like have more modern consoles, not really having access to the older games. But hopefully at some point I'll be able to actually go and properly play through those if Nintendo ever puts them on the Switch Online or something, or gives like remakes of them. But anyways, this is pretty much where we're at now. Like I said, I want to try to see if I can follow like a thing where I can like do them in order if I can. So Ivysaur, basically, I believe what we probably want to do is we want to go to, I'm pretty sure it's probably like Viridian Forest. I want to say it's Viridian Forest. Either way, it's the forest area. We got to go there. I know the Bulbasaur spawns there. So we definitely want to get like get a Bulbasaur we can turn into an Ivysaur, and also went to a Venusaur. So we're gonna do like a living dex. We're gonna have to get 2 Bulbasaurs and evolve them over time. So yeah, it's definitely gonna be like a lengthy endeavor here, but I want to at least go and get started. I know it's gonna probably take me like a few streams to do. Oh god, I thought I got rid of you. I'm not challenging. You're not challenging me for my title just yet, Mag. Anybody home? Hey, Massmere, I'm coming up. I ain't not. Isn't this how you started the game? Morning, Kanto champion. But don't get too comfortable with that title. I'll plan on stealing it from you soon. First, though, did you hear the rumors? There's a talk going around about some crazy strong-looking Pokemon being spotted. What kind of Pokemon? I hear it looks super strong and super cool. Pokemon was seen near Cerulean City. Apparently, it ran away into a cave somewhere near there. That's all I know. So I say we both go and try to catch this Pokemon. Whoever catches it first is the winner. I know what they're talking about, but that'll be for later. I mean, technically, I've already got it, so I've already won by default. Mama? Looks like you're having fun on your journey with your Pokemon, Massmere. Alright. So we got like a lot of... Yeah, we definitely got a lot, we gotta catch before we have them all. Where does this band after becoming champion? You can now fly up in the sky with Charizard, Aerodactyl, and Dragonite anywhere you want. Sounds good to me. Sorry to bug you while your world's expanding. Remember me? I'm riding from Route 1. There's like about 30 different kids like you that wore the same hat, the same clothes, I think, kid. Now you successfully become champion. I've got some news for you. Master trainers that have spent their whole careers training one specific Pokemon have appeared throughout Kanto. So challenging the Pikachu Master is a good place to start. Head to Viridian Forest if you want to face her. If you want to know the details, talk to me. I just want to catch my Pokemon. Little, talking about like... Yeah, I'm the kid from Route 1. Kid, like, you literally, like, where, you spawn, in my backyard, practically. Whoa, I see that shadow. Hey, come here. Okay, I saw a shadow up there. I don't know if that was a Pidgeot, but that would be great to go and get. I mean, I'm basically just kind of look at like maybe if I can't get in the order, I'll just if I see one I need, I'll go and get it. It's gonna definitely be like too tedious to try to do it in order. All right, sorry, Leroy, but whoa, that's just a Pidgeotto. But you know that could help. All right, this is cool though. The only thing is this is going to end my cat streak if I do this. See, there's a part of me that wants to go back, you know, to the, go back to Victory Road, see if I can score a shiny Hitmonlee. I still got my cat streak going, so that would be nice to do that. Alright, I want to... Oh, thank you. Yeah, he did pick that up when we were going in the house. Yeah, you picked that up last stream. Alright. Question is, can we fly while we're, flying? Wait, you mean it's... I gotta walk back over there, really? I'm not walking back over there. I'm gonna, like, just... I would like to at least try to see if I can score a shiny Hitmonlee. Start this off. Yeah, well, mine's better. Did I just completely... Huh? So you mean to say I just, like, literally just flew over that cave? Alright, let me down. I wish there was a way to, like, just land him. Okay, it should be the cave. Like I said, I want to go see if I can score a shiny Hitmonlee. Problem is I ain't got the shiny charm, but I know I got that catch rate up for the Graveler, so that should give me a boost. But now, see, this resets, so I can go get the other one now. I mean, I don't necessarily need a shiny Hitmonlee, because I think I actually might have one in Pokemon Go. So I don't really need it. Now, I mean, once I get the shiny charm, I can go ahead and look around whatever shiny Pokemon I want. I mean, it's not necessarily like the end of the world. I can always like get like another cat streak going for Graveler. Stealth Rock. Yeah, I think I need that for my Golem, actually. That was one of the ones I needed for, yeah. First, let's see the streak still going. Alright, so we still got the streak. Okay, catch him on 72 or whatever. That's the reason I kind of hope I actually end up pulling like a find shiny Hitmonlee. I'm just gonna at least go through here once and see if we can score one. I know they commonly spawn here. Obviously, like, my best chance would be if I had the shiny charm and the streak going, but I don't know there's like a particular, like, you know, amount it maxes out to. I'm a chop, that's not what I needed. I'm just worried about like something else is gonna show me shiny before Hitmonlee does. I noticed like there's no Hitmonlees popping up now. Well, I mean, you know, you little... Not you, I don't want you. You can kick all you want there. Trim your toenails first. That's not the one I want. I mean, let's be real, like, the odds of me seeing a shiny Hitmonlee are gonna be pretty slim. So, I mean, I probably, like, just for the sake of expediting things, I'll probably just go and just, like, you know... I mean, it's gonna definitely go into my street to go and start catching more Pokemon, but, you know, I want to go and work on this dex. What did I just run into? I swear, that was a shiny Hitmonlee. I wish you were shiny, because I heard, like, the call sign or whatever. I would have laughed that would have been like a shiny, but I just would have ran into it completely by accident. That would have been amazing. So now they're just popping out of nowhere. I mean, they're just like, you know... I don't know, like, you know, if, like, the chance of a shiny stops at a certain percentage. Like, part of me just wants to, like, fly around with Charizard and just see, like, if ever, like, what, catch whatever shiny pops up if one does. Okay, you know, it's not really that big of a deal. If I want to try, like, you know, shiny hunt for a shiny Hitmonlee later, I will. Random-ass Chansey. Question is, do I have a Chansey? That's not bad. If I can catch this thing, that might be a pretty good chunk of... Alright, we'll go ahead and, like, just go in the streak here. If I can catch her. Alright, Alright, Raspberry. I know it's gonna be a pain in the ass to catch her. She ain't gonna go easy. Okay, no, this ain't about to happen. No, they're not about, like, you know, in my streaking over some BS for me not catching her. Like I said, I hate, like, you know, the catch mechanics in this. Like, I was throwing straight at her, and it's going off, like, you know, like I'm... Hate that. Okay, we'll, like, just, Because so far, I mean, I've been, like, streaming for almost 20 minutes now or whatever. I ain't actually caught anything, so... Okay, we'll, head to Viridian Forest, try to catch a Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur. A Bulbasaur. Should be Viridian Forest. Yeah. Alright, we'll just, like, walk the way up there. Like I said, I mean, my thing is that I don't really want to end that streak, but I can always get another one going. I mean, Gravelers are very easy for me to catch now, but I've heard, like, Chanseys are, like, the better thing to catch because, you know, you get, like, more experience from them, but they're just more difficult starting out. I mean, my problem is just that, like I said, I'd rather, like, go for the Chanseys with, my Joy-Con, like, attached to the Switch, because, you know, it's much easier to catch Pokemon that way. There's a bunch of Oddish over here. Because I'm pretty sure... What the hell is that? Oh, okay, I'm going the wrong way. It's been a while since I've been home, so... Okay. We do have Rattata, right? We do. As at the very least, we need 2 Bulbasaurs. Put them both in the party where I like try to like level them up since we're not actually really battling anything now. I said this is gonna be like, you know, pretty like, you know, it's gonna take some time, but I want to do this. I want to like, you know, it would be like, you know, less time it's gonna do it like the Living Dex way, not doing the Living Dex way, but I really want to try to do a Living Dex. And this is my favorite gen, so. So with me having like that high catch streak, a Bulbasaur should spawn pretty easily. Caterpie. There you are. Well. Okay, I don't even think I really... Yeah, he's a little... I don't need to like... Oh, come on. It's not... And when I finally throw it like... When I throw it straight at it, it... Okay, That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's so... I hate this. I literally, like, when I'm throwing it at the Bulbasaur or directly at it, it doesn't, like, throw hard enough. But then when I try to do like that or wherever it flies... Oh, shut up and get in the ball. And then when I do that or whatever, it, doesn't give me like a great or like a nice or anything like that. At least I caught it. Also, welcome in, Jeremy. Okay, I just like lost my streak. So let's be real, none of them are gonna be leveling up. Okay. Alright, so we need to, like, you know, keep one Bulbasaur in the party for sake of trying to level it up a little bit. I don't know when it'll level Ivysaur, but... Okay, so let's look at the decks real quick. And this is gonna be, like, fun still doing it like this. This is gonna be, like, more laid-back experience compared to, like, you know, all the story stuff. Okay, so we need, like, 2 Bulbasaurs, and we need another Charmander for Charmeleon. I know where to get Charmanders. We can get those back at the Rock Cave. So we... Wait, hold on, I actually need to look at the Pokemon bag. That's what I thought about. Okay. So looking at the Pokemon box. So we actually got 2 Charizards. We got 1 Squirtle. We got Metapod and Butterfree, but we need Caterpie. There's 1 back here. I think we also need Weedle. I think we might actually need, like, another, I believe we're probably gonna need, like, another, Oddish. That little punk just disappeared. Alright, well, since we got a Weedle right here. Okay, yeah, we need Weedle. That's gonna be the tricky part, just, like, keeping track of it all, but... See, look at that. Okay. If I had problems catching these Pokemon or whatever, I don't deserve them. With how far I've come in this game. Alright, that's a Weedle for the living decks. Yeah, I need to go and take them out. Some of these out. Alright, let's see. So the bag. Okay, we're gonna have to, like, make sure every time, like, we continue to keep it organized. So by Pokedex number. There we go. Alright, so we need to at least put that one in. Now, realistically, actually, I got a better idea. We can keep that one in. That one, like, is closer to evolving, more than likely. So, I was by level. So we can put that, we can keep this one. Yeah. And realistically, another thing I can do, I can go ahead and turn this one into a Charmeleon. And just get, like, a Charmander, like, you know, back at the Rock Cave. So I can expedite these 2. I just gotta figure out where more Squirtles are. So I kind of feel like I can go ahead and, like, evolve these, like, to their second stage. I mean, I don't need, like, a Charizard because I've already got one. I've got 2. Got a shiny one as well. All right. So we still need a Pidgeot. We need a Raichu. I don't think I got... Do I have a Thunderstone? Do I have a Thunderstone? Let me see if I got a Thunderstone. No Thunderstone, but I know I can buy one, so Raichu's not gonna be a problem. I can easily, like, just buy, Okay. There you are. I said, I want to make sure I may need to get another Oddish. Okay, that's a Caterpie. Okay, let's go ahead and switch some of them out. Go ahead and get, like, the, So for the party, Pokemon box. Alright, so we're gonna get, like, the higher level Bulbasaur, add that to the party, have him replace Nidoking. Like I said, we're gonna evolve this one just to the point we get Charmeleon. And we need a, only problem is we, like, we evolve him. I mean, that thing, I know where to get a Charmander, I just gotta figure out where to get a Squirtle. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be, like, probably, like, maybe out there in the water, more than likely. I mean, Squirtle shouldn't be that hard for me to find another one of those. We definitely need a bunch of the Nidos, and we also need a Sandslash. We need another Clefairy so we can make a Clefable. Okay, going by this. Alright, yeah. We got these 2. We just need Vileplume, which realized I got one back at the Go Park. And I've even got, like, a Sandslash back at the Go Park. Like I said, several of them, if I really want to, I can just go ahead and just expedite things. I can just put them in the inventory. And part of me is even considering just going back to the Go Park and trying to catch any of the, like, as many of the ones there as possible. But I want to, like, try to see if I can catch them out in the field first. So go and get rid of all these Gravelers. I mean, I've already got, like, a great Golem, so I don't really need, like, any of the Gravelers. But before I do that, though, I'm going to actually wait on that until I can sort them later, because I know one of them is my shiny. I definitely need to watch that. Okay, we also need a Hitmonchan. Alright. So, what's next in the actual decks that we need to look for? Or we're working on these two. What is it that we don't actually have as an entry? I mean, well, technically it's War Turtle, but we're working towards that. We need Pidgeot. I mean, I could put Pidgeotto in the inventory. And a Pidgeotto in there and involve it. Because I mean, obviously we've seen like plenty of others. Okay, that's another thing we can do. We'll just like throw like throw my Pidgeotto in the party. What am I doing? Okay, Mewtwo's out. Like I said, I'm not actually battling now, so. Oops. I keep on like accidentally like trying, like when I move, I keep on thinking it means like move to the box, but yeah, it's level 16, so. All right, okay. While we're trying to catch other stuff. Okay, at least I ain't gotta worry about them trying to like straight up flag me down. And I could like just go ahead and just fly with Charizard. And just go and try to like get me another Pidgeotto. Okay, so he won't actually fly high here, but... Okay, yeah. It's probably just best I just like warp out of the forest. We got what we need from here. So I'm just kind of like get my bearings on doing this, because I mean I spent like most of the game just like, you know, trying to focus on the story, and now I'm trying to catch the Pokemon. I'm trying to like come up with a proper plan on how to go back, because there's so many. Okay, Skydash, well, what do you mean can't be used here? Really? Because the frickin' trees, right? Okay, go back out here. Alright, I know there's a Pidgeotto around here earlier. So I know like they show up here. And now that Pidgeotto's ducking me, it looks like. Yeah, now you say it. Yeah, it definitely gets Blues Brothers vibes. See, and this also helps too with me like trying to find aquatic Pokemon. You know, I can't really see him down. Okay, so I can't really see any aquatic Pokemon here, but. Alright. I just wish there was a way to kind of like, you know, have Charizard go down lower. Of course, this Pidgeotto disappeared. Okay, so I can see aquatic Pokemon from up here. Mainly Staruse. Thinking about, I do need Starmie. Yes, I know I got back at the Go Park, but I mean, Hold up, what was that one? There you go. Okay, so we got our Pidgeot. That's a level 30, so realistically I could get this one, level up once or whatever, I might have a Pidgeot. You ain't gonna start giving me no trouble now. In the ball. It's a good place to be. Alright, we'll use Ultra. We'll use a Great Ball. Hopefully that'll be enough. Okay, we get this one, we'll work on evolving it. Because it should be like level up enough to where like just like maybe... Okay, come on now. I'm throwing you snacks, that's the things I get. Alright. Might take a little bit of time for me to get it leveled up or whatever. Well... Because if I got a rare candy, I can just throw that at it. Okay, so we got ourselves a Pidgeotto I can put in here. This should definitely level up, you know, return to a Pidgeot just from one level up. I'm thinking, you know, hopefully. Alright, so take this Pidgeotto out. Okay, now if I got... I don't know if I got, like, any, rare candies. You figure, like, if I could, like, you know, give it one. All those Geodude candies, though. I could definitely, like, you know, make my, Golem even more, like, you know, strong, but... I got, like, a random Grimer candy and 10 Pikachu candy. Okay, so we ain't got no rare candies. It's fine. Like I said, just one level up, I think, should hopefully give us a Pidgeot. I was kind of like looking at a star. You guys swear it looked a little bit off color. Okay, we already got Magikarp. I was hoping, like, you know, maybe like a Starmie would pop up. We can always, like, circle back around, because I'm going to be, like, you know, trying to look for a Squirtle later anyway. I don't know if Squirtles will spawn down there. I mean, this kind of feels like this be, like, the quickest means. Like, we can just, like, completely skip, like, you know, whole areas that we normally have to walk through. I mean, it seemed like we could before. That's Viridian Forest. And this is like where it exit out. Exit out. Exit out. Exits out. Worked hard tonight. Okay, let's continue. Is there a way to just get Charizard to like let me down normally? Yeah, I mean, I appreciate that. I'm just trying to, like, you know, get it, like, let me go down lower. I say that, like, go back into a menu every time if that's how you have to do this. Which is not, like, the worst inconvenience, but... I'm pretty sure, like, things will start speeding up. Once I start finding, like, because, I mean, there's, like, a lot of Pokemon I've skipped. I don't think this is gonna, like, outright tell me where they may be. I don't know if it, like, says what their particular biomes are. Check habitat. Habitat unknown. What about Charmeleon? It's probably not gonna tell me their habitat, like if I don't know. Ekans? course, then again, it's not going to show me like Ekans habitat because you can't find it in this game normally. You have to have, like, okay. Okay, that works. Okay, that's really convenient. Like, you can just, like, kind of do it. All right. So, Nidoqueen can be found on Victory Road. Okay. So, this is actually working out pretty well. And Nidoking can be found. Actually, we don't need Nidoking. Fairy. Of course, it's on Mount Moon. Alright, I kind of got a bit of something like we can go off on here. Go off with. Go by. Alright, so what do we want to work on next? I feel like, you know, Sand Slash can be found, like Sandshrew can be found over this one spot. Sand Slash probably could be as well. And it's right up the way on Route 3. So we don't really have to warp, we can just like fly over. And that's the other thing that makes it like really convenient having this having Charizard. I don't, like basically when you go down here, you can't step back up like on the higher ground. So I just use him like, you know, just lower down and like pick the stuff up and then fly up again. That's very convenient. I can like grab these and also to get out of the way of them and have to, you know, so this pretty much means like the trainers don't want to fight. I don't have to fight them. Now with Charizard, I can just like, you know, go up there and get that. Having like, you know, take off again. I just hate like having like to go into the in a party every time. As I said previously, this is definitely gonna probably like be like it's gonna take a few episodes for me to get everything, guys. But at least I'm kind of like getting more of an idea on things in regards like where I can find certain Pokemon. Potion. All right, I'll take off one more time. I just wish there was a way you could like make him like you can lower him down on your own. Maybe there is. Who knows? Here's Sandshrew. I mean, I could just go and catch it. There's a bunch of them. Bunch of little, you know, shrewish baby. Little shrew babies. But at the same time, I also think that maybe possible Sand Slash might not spawn here because it's a more early area. But it's definitely like a Sandshrew hotspot. Alright, should I just go and just catch that Sandshrew? Because when you really look at it, if I just, all I gotta do is just go back over there to the rock area, farm a few Gravelers if needed, where I can use that to evolve Pokemon I need to evolve. Alright, I think I'll just land and catch a Sandshrew. Just for the sake of ease, and if I find a Sand Slash later, that's good too. But I don't know if you can find Sand Slash. I know I've got one back at the Go Park, you know, push kind of shove. I just want to use that, but Bulbasaur leveled up. I'm gonna laugh if he turns to an Ivysaur from that. Yeah. Alright, Alright, sort again by Pokedex number. I just wish it would kind of like stay persistent. Alright, at the very least, I'm still like at least like planning things out, like in regards like, oh no, you don't, kid. Aren't we like close to Mount Moon? Mount Moon should be like right here, right? All right, yeah. So we can just walk on in there and. Oh, you about okie doke me, kid. I see you right there. I don't know if I fought you before or not, but I'm just purely trying to catch my mons. All right. And here, go in there and get us another Clefairy. I mean, I'm gonna laugh if Clefable actually can spawn. But I don't know if if it can spawn on its own. Because it may end up being one of those that you need to have a high, catch thing. Because that's another thing too, the reason why I got some back at the Go Park. I don't know which ones require the high catch, a high catch streak. Just be able to catch. Or have them spawn in. There's a Paris. And we do need a Parasect, I think. Or do we have... Whoa. I think I've got Paris and not Parasect, if I'm right. Eh. I'll catch it for the sake of, trying to, if I need it, use it to evolve. I know I've got, a Parasect. Really? Okay, come on now. Hate when that happens. Because, I mean, I could, just use this future-proofing. Because one of the best ways I can, get some leveled up is just, go to the rock quarry or the rock cavern. And the ones I need to level, just do it there. It really wouldn't take too long. And that's how I got, my team ready for the Elite Four. Just Zubat, though. Shut up. I mainly just want to catch one more Clefairy. As far as that's concerned, simple solution. I mean, I want to say I think the Cerulean department store, I believe they sold Moonstones. Can't remember. So far, I'm not seeing any Clefairies. That's the only thing I'm not really too fond of with the whole thing where you're required to have a catch streak on stuff. So I'm just trying to just find one Clefairy. Oh, you friggin'. Punch something else. Oh, there you are. Come here. It was just standing there, just hanging out. All right. Okay. Hopefully it catches it easy enough. Okay, we got what we need from here. But again, if we actually found a full-blown Clefable, but I'm having a feeling probably if I want to get that, I had have a high catch rate here. Probably should have thought of that before I just went on in my streak earlier. Now he's got to get out. I could just use an escape rope. I think that's what I'm going to do, just to go ahead and speed things along. Okay, so we got There's a couple Fearow up there. Alright, so first thing, we're going to go back to Cerulean City. Not Cerulean, Celadon City. I'm getting mixed up. So we'll head back to Celadon City, get some of the stones we need, and get like some evolutions out of the way. Because I can get like a few like quick injuries in the decks right there. Okay. So another thing that like, because that was like the dev team where they said come back after I finish the game. We're gonna do this real quick. I know that was like the old thing where we met the dev team earlier, like before. It might not be time, but I swear like they said like, you know, come back when I beat the game or something. Same thing. I don't know exactly how many stones I'll need. I'm a game director. How are you playing this game? Good luck with filling out your products to collect all Pokemon. Let me. Okay. I think he might be the one that gives me the shiny charm. Yeah, I got my other Pokemon switched out. The only one I had. Okay, so I just got. There's only the one I can talk to in here. I'm pretty sure that's where I get the shiny charm. Okay, so I could just like go in here, just buy the stones by like as needed basis, like, you know, from what I can see. You know, I need to evolve. I do know I need a Vileplume if I want to do it without the Go Park. So I've got one back there, and like I said, Vileplume, there's like so many of my guys, like as far as evolutions are concerned, so I could just like fast, you know, pass a lot of it, but you know, like I said, I am gonna do a combination of this and Go, but I know I could just take the elevator up, but I believe he's right here. Yeah. Not you. Okay, never mind. I thought that was the guy I needed to talk to. So I think it's the next floor. Here it is. Okay, so he doesn't have a Moonstone, unfortunately. But we do need at least one Thunderstone for now. I know I'll probably definitely go and use the Go Park, you know, for like the EV stuff. Just go and get all that out of the way through there. Alright, so Pokedex. Here's my bag, Pokemon box. Alright, so Power Pocket. Thunderstone. Of course it has to... Gotta be in my inventory, apparently. And they gotta be in my... Yeah, that kind of is a little frustrating. I'll take Gengar out for now. Alright, who else do we need to evolve using something? So we got one Oddish. So basically through this, we're gonna need to get another Gloom. Or at the very least, get like an Oddish we can turn into a Bloom. Or Gloom. What was its habitat? Didn't it have a habitat? Whatever, we'll add it to the party. I'll go and make a Vileplume out of it. And, was there any other ones? Now, realistically, I believe Starmie is another Waterstone one. That's a Waterstone one. So, I could, like, you know, there was plenty of Staryus out there. I can go and get a Starmie through this, go get another Staryu. Alright. I want to say, I think that, yeah. Alright. That's a Starmie, which that's always like, I mean, I've always loved Starmie's design. Like, it basically is like a Staryu. Like, if you take away, like, the back fins, it still looks like a Staryu, just purple, but then it has, like, you know, a whole nother set of fins. The center section is named the core. People think it's like communicating when it glows in 7 colors. And that's the main reason I want to, like, do these on stream as much as possible. I want to read off the entries. Alright. Get this Raichu. When electricity builds up inside its body, it becomes feisty. It also glows in the dark. Thunder Punch. Sure. Not like I'm probably going to really use this for anything, but... Okay. Now, and go ahead and get this Vileplume. I said for any of them, like their like level up evolutions, again, I can just go back to the Rock Cave. Or if I wanted, like, if I really, I could go to that, you know, one of the areas they said you can go and find Chansey, try, like, you know, start farming those off stream, and I know it's gonna take a while. And Flaps's broad flower petals scatters poisonous pollen. The flapping sounds very loud. Don't you flap near me. Alright, so we got those. Pokemon box. Alright, so we're gonna keep them in. Alright, we definitely want to put Charizard back in just for the sake of having him to fly around on. Alright, so Vileplume needs to go back in the box. Alright. We could, like, go and try to work on the Nidos. Because really only thing we need like a, we need a Nidorino, a Nidorina, yeah, Nidorino, a Nidorina, and a, yeah, and a Nidoqueen. I think I actually saw one back when we were going through, like, you know, Victory Road before, so, but that was back when I had, like, a higher catch rate. Alright, Pokedex number again. We also need another Drowsy for the sake of getting a Hypno. Yeah, there's, like, so many we still need to, like, definitely get. Gyarados. I got that Meltan back at the Pokemon, at the Go Park, which, of course, that's the only way I'm going to be able to get that anyway. Think about it, I need a Geodude. So I've been ducking, like, you know, getting Geodude. I actually need one. I forgot my Geodude I had, like, evolved. Which I can easily be done at the Rock Cave, so. Okay. Thinking about things here. I mean, we're definitely getting on the slow starts. We're gonna need a Jigglypuff just to have Wigglytuff. Again, we're gonna need, like, another Oddish to make to a Gloom, so we don't just find, like, a Gloom outright. We're gonna need a Doug Trio. Thinking about Doug Trio, let's go check Diglett's Cave for that one. Right now, I know I'm kind of, like, going out of order, so I was gonna try to find them in order, but I'm just kind of, like, thinking, like, you know, when they pop up, when, like, they come to mind. The main takeaway from this is that this area is, like, much smaller than, like, the other Pokemon games in my view, so. Alright, and plus the fact we got, like, you know, fast travel. Skydash, and where was Diglett's cave again? It's a rock tunnel. I figured Diglett... There it is. Alright, so it's all the way back there near Pewter City. Go in here and like see if we can find a Dugtrio. Or at the very least a Diglett we can evolve into a Dugtrio. Because again, like all the ones I can evolve, Rock Cave, catch more Graveler. I already get like, probably get like an XP thing just... Alright, it's already easy for me to catch Graveler. So how many I've caught already. Trying to see if... Then it's just like a Pidgeotto. Let me go up there and check real quick. So I don't see... I swear, there's a Pidgeot up there. Which, I mean, I ain't complaining. It's gonna make it, like, things a little bit easier. But I don't think it is, because I... Son of a... I'll take it. If I can catch it, that is. There's a whole ass Pidgeot up there. Oh my god, it's level 50. Okay, this might be a little bit tricky, Rogue, but I got a Pidgeot. A chance at a Pidgeot. Alright. Okay. I'm definitely gonna keep on bringing out the candy and hope I can actually, This means I don't have to worry about evolving this Pidgeotto, but I don't know. Yeah, to make it. Whatever, I just went on and tried to go for another catch there. This is definitely gonna make me work for it. Good news is I know it's habitat if I can't catch it, but... And it's gone. Ah, I hate when this game does that. I saw something else flying around up here. That's just those Pidgeys flying. Now it's just a bunch of Pidgeottos. I knew I wasn't gonna be able to catch it. I hate when stuff like that happens. I was hoping like another one would pop up right there, but yeah, that was an oof. But at least I know where I can find them. So Pidgeots can at least spawn over here, and I don't actually need like a high catch like thing. I don't know if that was like a rare spawn or what. Okay, is this the Diglett cave here? There it is. So at least we can pull get a Dugtrio out of this. You feel like Dugtrio wouldn't... Darn it, step right across that Diglett. You feel like a Dugtrio like wouldn't really be hard to find or whatever. I can swear, like when I came through before, I thought I saw one. There you are. Okay, he's getting the ball right. Okay, now hopefully that is enough. That suffices. Because they can't get much better than that on that throw. Okay, got a Dugtrio. That's one we ain't got to worry about evolving. And also, it might not be a bad idea just to keep it between, like, keep these in there, because that means that, like, they're not sharing as much experience. Poison powder, sure, whatever. Well, I don't know. Yeah, whatever. It's a poison move, so. I'm gonna take that Pidgeotto out, though. That probably like one of the best ways to go about it for like. Geez, you want to learn 2 moves? Keep the one you got. I'm gonna laugh if it evolves too while it's at it, but. You want to learn something too? Okay, making sure. A team of triplets that can burrow at the depths of 60 miles. It's reported this triggers an earthquake. So apparently now they're trying to say that they're actually related too. And I don't know if anything else can spawn here aside from Digletts and Dugtrios. I mean, I pretty much got what I needed out of here, but can't hurt to kind of like go around. I'm pretty sure like there's anything else that can spawn. It'll probably be like a catch count spawn. Or a catch streak spawn. Okay, party. I kind of want to keep things just between, like, you know, Bulbasaur and Charmander while I level them up. Okay. Also, we want to remove, like, Pidgeotto while we're at it. I want to keep that Pidgeotto just because it's higher level, but... Alright, probably like, the best thing I do like each time is just like sort by Pokedex number, and then we just like get rid of the dupes. Wait, that's right. I didn't catch that Pidgeot. So I probably want to just keep this in the party just in case. Alright, so where are we at on the map now? Okay, we're over here, Route 11. If I'm right, I think there's, like, I've seen Drowsies over here. There you are. But I wonder if we can find a full-on Hypno. I doubt it. I'm probably gonna go for the Drowsy just to go ahead and just, you know, get one. Alright, come here. Alright, Spigot Fingers. Oh, you little... Just getting the ball. See, now look at that. Again, it's... Okay. At least I got plenty of money to throw around and get, like, you know, more Pokeballs as needed. Probably want to go and, like, turn it, like, you know, work on making that one into the Hypno because it's higher level. Do I have Mr. Mime? I don't think I've got Mr. Mime. At least not here. I think I have that one back at the Go Park as well, but... You know, wax on, wax off, whatever. Get in the ball. Okay, that was lucky right there. Let's see if we can catch it. Oh, you're getting in this ball, I think. Yeah, Mr. Mime's always been silly, but I've had, like, a bit of a soft spot in my heart for him. Never been one of my favorites, but Mr. Mime's hilarious. But it's not really hilarious right now because I didn't get much of a chance to catch it. See, that's BS. Now, that's what I hate when they do that, when just like that, you don't get, like, too much of a chance to catch a stupid thing. That is kind of like one of my main frustrations with this game. You know, it's like, you get, like, a rare spawn, but they don't really give you, like, hardly any time at all to catch it. I guess that was a rare spawn. And then not to mention, like, you throw a berry at it, then it runs away. So you lose resources, like, through those shenanigans. At least I know where Mr. Mime can spawn. Whoa, shit! No, Drowsy, get out of the way. Get out of the way, Drowsy. Get out of the way. I saw that. I know dang well I just saw a shiny. Come here. You little golden bitch. Or green. Okay. Screw it. I ain't taking no chances. I don't care. I don't care if it's overkill. That's what happened with that Magmar. I'm catching this thing. I don't care if I just caught a freaking Rattata and a Ultra Ball. I'm taking this thing with me. And we got our Charmeleon. That works. Of course, I'm not an ass catching. You start, pulling that angsty teenager stuff. I'll send you to your room. Tough fights could excite his Pokemon. When excited, it also breathe out bluish-white flames. It's random ass, Green Rattata out of nowhere. Okay, now I'm trying to see if I can score like another. All right, we need to take him out of the inventory though, just that way, because we don't want to accidentally turn him into a Charizard, which I know would take a lot to do that. Okay, so we got Charmeleon. So well, we need to get another Charmander, but again, I know where that is. I know we're using where we can find that. All right, I know where I can find more Machops. We need a Machamp, or I mean a Machoke. I know I've obviously like trade solution wise, I've got like one back in Go Park. We need Machoke though. We also know where I've actually seen a Machoke, like back at Victory Road. Again, that's why I had a cat streak going. We also need a Kadabra. We need another Mankey. There's several here we definitely need to work on. Okay, really the next thing I should work with is go ahead and try to, like, get, like, do something about these Nidos. Kind of look around one more time to see if maybe another Mr. Mime will pop up. Don't think I'm gonna have any luck with that. Okay, another Drowsy. Alright, Mr. Mime can wait. Okay, yeah, let's look at the Pokedex, see where like the Nidos were. Now, we're definitely gonna have to get them from the Go Park. Thankfully I've got them there. Alright, Habitat, it was on all the way back up between Route 9 and Route 10. Okay. I just wish you could like fast travel from here. You can just choose a fast travel and that's it. There's like so much where you're having to go through menus here. Okay. Alright, let's go Nido hunting. Hunt. We gotta get Drowsy out of the inventory too. Alright. Or out of the party. Move from party. We're trying to focus on get that Rattata out of the way too. And I mean, I don't really mind it evolving. Right now, I'm just focused on trying to get these Pokemon evolved I'm working on right now. I'm gonna go ahead and bring Machop in though. Just gonna try to get a Machoke. I know where I can easily find like another Machop. Like that's also at the Rock Cavern, at the Rock Cave too. Like those are they are very plentiful there. So. Pretty sure this is like the. All right, there's a Fearow over there. Fearow. We'll actually go down and get that ball. Let me get this item real quick, see what it is. It lets me down, that is. That kid almost saw me right there. Here, I'll take him. That kid almost saw me. We are on Route 10, right? I swear, did we go the right way? Yeah, I mean, we're... Alright, yeah, so they should be spawning around here. So only a couple, like, you know, of, they don't really have, like, a whole lot of areas they can spawn in. So, it's gotta be, like, you know, I think, like, there's, like, what, 3, grass fields here. Well, there's a... Okay, there's one. That's the one we need right there. Alright, yeah. Alright, we got a, Nidorino. Alright, let's knock this one off the list. I think I've got Krabby. I need to check into it. I can't remember if I got it or Kingler. Hopefully this was an easy catch. Okay, that's Nidorino. Okay, now he's like at the same level that Charmander was, so hopefully this will be a Ivysaur. Okay, we got our Ivysaur. Now we just gotta get one, and we got a Bulbasaur. Now we just need to like Okay, I think I said what I was gonna do. I was gonna like try like, you know, maybe I guess maybe I could like just go and focus on trying to get this into Venusaur. So I'll probably keep it in the party, try to get a Venusaur out of it. Because it'd be like easier like me to evolve another Bulbasaur up to Ivysaur than Venusaur, so. See, I'll just keep it in the party to get a Venusaur out of it. I didn't even read like, I don't think I read Ivysaur's Dex entry there. Nidorino's data will be added to the Pokedex. This horn contains venom. If it stabs the enemy with a horn, the impact makes the poison leak out. Now can we get a Nidorina over here? Krabby, do I have you? Hold on a second. I'm also about to read off Ivysaur's entry. Okay, we got Krabby. But can't hurt to get another one for the sake of like, you know, scoring a Kingler. Like, realistically, Rock Cavern, I mean, I could easily get like a cat streak, you know, off stream without like, you know, basically I can easily just get a cat streak going again off stream. Go to the Rock Cavern tomorrow, and then like work on evolving a lot of these Pokemon. Rock Cave. Like, I can definitely like, you know, get some of these leveled up, like once I get like a cat streak going of Gravelers. Okay, I'm just kind of hoping like another like a Nidorina will pop up. Let me like check the decks real quick. We're at 75 now, so we're definitely like getting that yeah, so we need Nidorina and Nidoqueen. Vulpix and Ninetales, I got that because at least for the version exclusives, those won't be a problem. I've got pretty much all of them back at the Go Park, so I've got Meowth and Persian back there. We still need a Golduck. I thought I ain't seen like a single Poliwag, Poliwhirl, or Poliwrath like out on the field in this game, I don't think yet. I've got, yeah, these were version exclusives, so I got them back at the Go Park. I can't remember if Ponyta and Rapidash are version exclusives. I'm not sure. I know the coughing and a wheezing were. Yeah. Alright, let me take off again. And then go and check over it back there side, see if... Okay, we definitely need to get, like, Nidorino out of the party. I want to try to focus on someone trying to, like, level up here. The Psyduck's pretty close to leveling up, I'm sure, but... What's another one we need to level? Yeah, well, I don't think we've got, we'll take Nidorino out and put Drowsy in, we'll start working towards a Hypno. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, like, taking a lot of planning here. I'm determined to get this, like, make this living dex. Alright, now we just need a Nidorina, and then we can, like, leave this area. I will say, I'm still a little miffed about that Pidgeot earlier, though. Whoa! That's exactly what I need, is a Nidorina. Alright. And I just random Chansey spawning, because I don't know if I got Chansey yet. Come on, just get in the ball. I don't want any trouble. Now we just need a Nidoqueen if we can catch this one. Okay. Now for the Nidos, we just need Nidoqueen. Yeah, I still need to read Ivysaur's entry. I'm gonna let that Machop turns into a Machoke from that. Probably won't, though. Yeah, man, obviously this is like very laid back compared to the other, you know, stuff I was doing, like, you know, previously with the story. Resting deep in his burrow, barbs always retract. This proof that is relaxed. It's kind of cute in a way. It means it's not as stabby. Man, do I have you Chansey? And also, I'm not really happy about the other one to give me problems earlier. Do I have Chansey? I do not. And remember if it... See, this thing, I'm throwing straight at it, and it's like, if I catch this Chansey and the other one gave me problems earlier, I know I'm not going to catch it. It didn't give me any kind of bonus for it was like no, it wasn't a nice, wasn't a great or anything. That was off center as hell in first try. I'm gonna let that, and now I'm gonna have Drowsy evolves. Okay, not yet. A gentle and kind-hearted Pokemon that shares nutritious eggs if it sees an injured Pokemon. That's the thing I've always liked. It's like basically we have like the little nurturing ones. I believe between Chansey and keep forgetting its name. Delibird. I think like the whole concept behind both of them, like pretty much just like being ones that are, I believe like Delibird will give people stuff also. It's basically like a Santa Claus Pokemon. I mean, anyone who watched my Pokemon Legends Arceus series knows like how much, you know, Blissey just outright just was the bane of my existence in that, trying to catch that one, literally running after it and everything. But I've always, you know, Chansey's not really my favorite either. I've always liked the whole concept of it being so compassionate. I guess it's kind of like, you know, it definitely kind of goes with the whole lore of like why you normally see like like Pokemon centers normally have like a Chansey there as a nurse's aide. All right. So I can kind of like keep things the way it is now. I still need to read like, you know, this entry for Ivysaur because I didn't read it before. I thought I said weighs 300 pounds, but that's its height. Okay, we gotta do it from the Pokedex. Probably should go and like get that Squirtle and start working it towards a Blastoise, since I know we'll find like another place where where Squirtles will spawn anyway. The bonus back grows by drawing energy. It gives off an aroma when it's ready to bloom. Okay. So where are we going to next? Because I don't know if it'll tell me where Squirtle can be found. There's always that chance I may luck out and see a Wartortle, but I don't think it's gonna show me its habitat. I don't think it showed me before. Yeah, habitat unknown. Pretty sure it's gonna be somewhere in the water. I mean, no doubt it's probably gonna be somewhere like, you know, in the water area. I think what I could do next is go back to the Go Park and at least get the version exclusives caught. I think that's what I'm gonna go do. Just for the heck of like getting a few more entries and like get a few more levels along with it. Kind of like speed things along a little bit in regards to like the ones that I have to catch to the Go Park. Let's back to Fuchsia City. If I really want to, I could go ahead and try to catch the 3 legendary birds here, because that means like then when I see the other ones later, I could try to like shiny hunt them off stream. All right, enter a Go Park. All right, we're gonna go into the first one. That's I think. No, actually, I think like all my version exclusives are in the other one. Well, let me like check this, make sure, because if I see an Ekans rolling around. See, I got a Sandslash here and a Wigglytuff, so some of these I can go ahead and like just knock on off the list. I could just go and catch this Nidoqueen, because I feel like the one that we like saw before was probably like a high catch one at Victory Road. I think since like this one was lined up, so, like I said, I'll probably just go in. I'm not gonna catch all these unless like I really have a hard time finding some of them. This I'm gonna expedite just because again it's like, you know, it was a Victory Road and I think it was like a high catch count one. Plus we got all the rest of the Nidos. Let's go and just get her knocked out of the way. All right. I'm out of Ultra Balls. I just realized that. All right, Queen. Don't make me work too bad for this now. Just get in the ball. We've been through this before. You're my Pokemon. So she's gonna be petty. All right. Look, you ain't got nowhere to run. Like, you know, if you run away from me now. She was dang sure trying to jump right there to mess up my shot. Yo, petty, ungrateful self. Like, I caught you. I gave you a place to live. I gave you food and everything. This is things like it. Get your ass in that ball. I literally just gave you food right now and you're over here complaining. Oh, yeah, when you run, what, 2 feet, you're going to be, like, right here in front of me after this is over. You were terrible at running. Hey, shut up. Okay, no, you're going to get in this ball. But you talk back. Let's have a whole family here. You know, I guess bet it's out Charmeleon, but not you. I'm trying to save the golden razzes. Oh, yeah, it's cute. Oh, you don't slap my... I'm not finishing that sentence. Don't you slap my spears. This is also another reason I said I was going to probably, like, wait on trying to catch them. Like, not worry about catching them here, because I knew they were going to be pains in the ass. Okay. And I didn't give her food and she jumped in. Okay. This Nidoqueen. Tough scales cover the sturdy body of this Pokemon. It appears that the scales grow in cycles. Alright, now we're just going to focus on the version exclusives for now. I just want to get that one just because I, you know, just complete, like, you know... Alright, let's go and get Meltan since I can't catch him anywhere else anyway. And this shouldn't be too much of a problem. say that, but... Ah! This is what I get for bringing some of my stronger Pokemon over from Pokemon Go. How I pulled an excellent right there, I have no idea. It's not going to catch it because I'm... Meltan, for crying out loud. Okay, I'll use one. And see, it's always after I give them food, they run away. Okay, let me go stock up. Oh yeah, I forgot I bought a Clefable over. I want to go and get that out of the way too, but... It's like, because I want to at least go out and try to catch some of these Pokemon. Like, I don't want to, like, rely on the Go part too much. You know, technically I bought them over, so there's not really anything else I can do. I can't send them back to Pokemon Go. What I get for bringing, like, you know... I would, like, you know, bring over, like, these strong... Like, some strong Pokemon, and they're going to be a pain in the ass to recatch. But I also am kind of okay with that, because it means, like, it doesn't make it, like, too easy. Okay, we're gonna get, like, 60 of these for now. Because they're damn sure making me work for, like, trying to, like, recatch them. Alright, get, like, some Great Balls. And also another thing is I do have, like, I could, like, stock up on some lures. I didn't think about that. And what I've heard supposedly is, like, you know, like, the super lures are, like, good for, like, the value. This ain't what I'm going to look at. I'll probably just, like, pick up, like, 8 of these, just tinker around with. Don't really need something that's going to last long. As long as I can, like, get the Pokemon I need in the area or whatever, that's it. Do I have anything I can sell to him? Get some money back out of it. Got some Stardust. I think Hitmonlee, like, you know, kicked this out of rock for me the other day. Okay. Let's go back and see if I can catch, like, into some more of these now. I don't know why I ran right back in there. For some reason I don't know what... I don't know, like, why I was thinking I was going to be facing a different direction when I left out, wherever, and I just ran right back in. Okay, so, Alright, first I'm going to go back and catch Meltan again, or try again to catch him. Now, that Meltan's going with me, like it or not. And if I can catch Mewtwo, like, after all the pain he put me through or whatever that one time, Meltan shouldn't be a problem. You know, he's being one. Like how Vileplume was the first one to greet me. Okay, because if I'm right, you're supposed to be able to catch, like, Eevee in this game. But I've got, like, all the evolutions on hand here. Alright, I'm tired of you playing around. You're getting in this ball. Okay, that totally should have counted. What the hell? It's the fact it's only like 835 when you're trying to say it's... I should just borrow my weakest Pokemon from the game, from the other game, from Go. Jesus, still... Okay, see, this is what I'm talking about. Like, just the... And the fact it's still showing red no matter what. Of course, it makes sense he's a mythical. So, like, Meltan's gonna give me, like, problems regardless, but Jesus. Okay, now, I hate when it, like, immediately breaks out like that, though. Got it. Okay, that wasn't that bad, especially compared to Mewtwo. Mewtwo put me through the ringer when I was trying to catch him. Hopefully, all right. Now, Pidgeot, hold that. Like, we're gonna get at least one evolution out of this. Then you keep your old moves. All right. Hopefully, at least one of them levels up, or like evolves. Nah, not quite. It melts particles of iron and other metals found in the subsoil, so it can absorb them into its body of molten steel. But is it galvanized? Okay, yes, I didn't actually. I swear I think I actually sent, like, you know, all the version exclusives to the other park or whatever. See, I also had a Nidorino over here too. I could have, you know. Not you. No, I could go ahead and catch him or whatever, so I don't have to go all the way back over to the once box, and I've already caught him in the game before. I'll go and catch Staryu here. So, I mean, I know where we can find him, but I just want to go and just catch it, get it out of the way. Because we already caught him in the game previously anyway. Oh, you little petty ass. The fact he just like, nope, sorry for him. Like, he just yeeted himself over to the side, like right there, just nonchalantly dodged it. Okay, maybe we'll get Machoke out of this. Nope. So that's one way I could go about this. Like, ones I've caught already, and I just need, like, you know, get the de-evolution or whatever again. I could just do that. That's one way I can kind of go about this, like, you know, kind of like just starting off. But I don't think there's really, like, a whole lot here I need to do that with. I could go and, like, get this Jigglypuff so I can, like, work towards a Wigglytuff. I think. I could swear, like, you were supposed to, like, hold on a second. So that's my Alolan. That's the birds. I got a Pidgeot over there. Oh, wait, no, those are my shinies. That's right, that's my shinies. Fossils. And so maybe Ekans is actually exclusive to this one. I can't remember. I can't remember if, like, Ekans is in this. Let me see. Is Ekans' version exclusive to, I swear I thought, like, the Team Rocket ones, like, you know, Jesse and James' Pokemons were. Hang on a second. Alright. Trying to see here, because Ekans and Arbok is because Let's Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. Okay, so yeah. I forgot, like, you know, send them over. And Arbok's here too, so. Where's that stupid snake? I know I saw him in here. I know I have an Arbok in here. Oh, and I got Parasect too. I was thinking, like, yeah, I remember now. I think I actually copied, like, a lot of the evolution. Alright, remember, I just cut your ass where just where be petty to the other one that got away earlier, you little. I mean, I know where I can find a Mr. Mime at least. I know I had an Arbok. Unless I already sent him over. Okay. Is this like a Manila effect going on? I swear I had an Arbok here. Okay, I I swear I'm not losing my mind. I thought I had an Arbok here. It's gonna be Clefable, Jinx, Slowpoke, Rapidash, Seal, Venomoth, Electrode. You son of a... Of course, and it's hanging out with Weezing. That was perfect. He's over hanging out with Weezing. That was actually... Okay, guys, I gotta clip that because that was perfect. The fact of all Pokemon for Arbok to be hiding over here with it had to be Weezing. That was great. That was just fate, basically. That was hilarious. Of course it's hanging out with Weezing. Let's see here. Alright guys, and also I'll be right back. Alright guys, sorry about that. But anyways. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably not gonna be too live with this too much longer since we are getting close to midnight. But anyways, like I said, at least I have like an option here for like, you know, a lot of the Pokemon I can like still try to catch. I mean, we got a Ditto, so I don't have to worry about that. As you guys see, like a lot of these are evolutions. Gotta speed things along. I know I'm probably gonna go in like, you know, because I don't know if this actually, because I think it's supposed to be possible to like catch Eevee in this. I don't think Eevee's like a version exclusive. I can't remember. Because the Vileplume, I don't really need Vileplume now. Yeah, I won't be live like too much longer, but I just want to kind of at least get things started tonight. Alright, so we're going to return to the front desk. And we're going to work on like, you know, trying to catch these trade exclusives and these version exclusives. Going to get them out of the way. I believe 7. Alright, no, let me see. 4 is, that's the fossils. Shinies. Birds. I might actually have all my exclusives over here. I think it's like the trade and like, you know, version exclusives. Yeah, because the Machamp's there. Yeah, okay. Only one it isn't is Ninetales. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, because I got a shiny Ninetales in this. Now, I do have like a normal Ninetales I can bring over from Go real quick. I'd like to keep my shiny where it is for right now. Let me go and start up Go, and I'll bring over my Ninetales. Worry about trying to catch it. And it's probably gonna like take a few good minutes here, like trying to catch all these. They're also saying there's gonna be like a community day coming up. Evolution EV community day coming up on July 5th. That means you'll be able to catch shinies, so they'll know certain moves. I mean, well, it means it's gonna be like probably like a good chance of catching it because there's 3-hour lure modules. And time evolution requirements for Espeon, Umbreon, and Sylveon. So you basically can catch like just about all the evolutions. But it's gonna be July 5th for that. For those who play Go, they're gonna have like a EV event. All right, let me see here. Ninetales. I'm pretty sure I got a Ninetales I can just like pull over that's not shiny. Yeah, I've got 2. I've actually got like an Alolan Ninetales as well, but I'm hoping the hell about this thing ain't gonna be a pain in the ass. I really am hoping it's not gonna give me problems. But then again, like Meltan was like at 900 and something, but the reason it was a problem was because it was mythical. Okay. Alright, front desk. Get it copied over. It's this one, right? Yeah. I believe this should cover pretty much all the Virgin exclusives, I think. Alright, let's enter the Go Park and go and catch all these. Try to, at least there's 12 of them. That'll be a good chunk like of entries there. I still need to get him a choke, but we'll have him a champ. And Bellsprout, Victory, Weeping Bell, Victory Bell are like all exclusive to Eevee. We got like some of the other exclusives like Golem, and I think I got like a shiny Alakazam. I know I've seen like a Kadabra. Alright, yeah, so let's go ahead and catch all these guys. Probably ain't gonna make it easy on me, but we're just gonna do it. Start off with Bellsprout. Now this thing shouldn't give me no problem at all. If I can't catch this thing, I don't deserve to. Alright, Plants vs. Zombies, let's do this. Definitely don't need to be like, wasting Wasting ultras or greats on this. I should be able to catch it with a normal Pokeball. Okay, no problem there. Victory Bell might be an ass though. What are you gonna stomp with those little tiny ass legs? Little spindly legs. Are you gonna stomp an ant? Let me make sure I ain't got Kingler first. First hot and humid places, it snares tiny bugs with its vines and devours them. Okie dokie. Let me make sure that, I can't do it from here. I forgot about that. For some reason, they got where you can't, like, actually check your Pokemon box in here. Alright. We'll go and get Weeping Bell. Weeping Bell. CP20. How are you weaker than the Bellsprout? You're weaker than your first evolution. I mean, than your de-evolution. Oh, so are you? Now, how's this one put up more of a fight than the other one did? Or her dissing it or whatever. It's actually trying to be the petty one. All right, that's Weeping Bell. I like how you didn't see anything budge hardly on any of their bars there. Little 13 experience points. When hungry, it swallows anything that moves. Its hapless prey is dissolved by strong acids. Well, that's just like dark. I like how they're all looking at me as like, you better watch where you put those Pokeballs. I like how they're all like staring me down like they're all about like just squat up on me. Now this one might be a problem. All right, look, look, Victory Bell. We're gonna like just have like a very calm experience here. You're gonna get in the ball. We're gonna go on adventures. We're gonna have a good time. Do not cause me any problems. Oh yeah, you're totally about to cause me problems. I can already see that thing didn't even. Yep, he's causing problems. Please, no problems. Get in the ball. I'm your master, and I'm telling you what you're gonna do. Well, damn, he actually... Okay. Mewtwo could learn a lesson from you. I thought that was gonna be an absolute slog. But, you know, he actually complied pretty easily. Lures prey with a sweet aroma of honey. Swallowed whole, the prey is evolved in a day. Bones and... Okay, see, now... Alright, you know what? Now I'm just kind of wish I left you where you were, because I didn't need that nightmare fuel right there. But okay. How come they just keep looking at me and it's like, you better watch what you do? No, you better watch what you do, Arbok. Yes, guys, be right back. Sorry about that again, guys. It's almost midnight. Some people apparently, you guys like watch my vlog, you know, is that what I'm about to talk about here? What about, you know, what I'm hinting at? Some people apparently don't understand that, you know, when it's close to midnight, it means, you know, other people might not want to hear them talking very loud. But yeah, either way. What can you do? So we're gonna go ahead and we caught Victory Bell. We're gonna go ahead and catch Meowth now, which is exclusive. This is an EV exclusive. This in Persian. I think that might be overkill. We'll just do like a Great Ball for this one. Okay, that's Meowth. Yeah, this Living Dex is actually looking like, you know, it's coming along okay so far. Appears to be more active at night. It loves round and shiny things. Can't stop itself from picking them up. I like how every time they kind of look over at me like... Okay, that should definitely nail that one. It may break out, but... That should be a nice little experience boost from, like, catching and, like, you know, on the first, you know, first throw, too. 461. The gem in his forehead glows on its own. It walks with all the grace and elegance of a proud queen. Yeah, we know, like, you know, Persian's pompous as hell. Alright. Oh boy, let's just get this out of the way. Well, it may not be that bad. It's 9:51. What are you smiling at? Here we go. Do not jump. Okay, Ninetales wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. So now they're all, like, complying. Okay. Alright, no Machoke yet. According to an enduring legend, 9 noble saints were united and reincarnated as Pokemon. Okay, well, at least it wasn't the one about, like, how, like, if you grab its tail, you'll get cursed or whatever. I can't remember if that's the one about, like, the... I think... Okay, no, that's Houndour. Houndour, I think, or Houndoom is the one that has, like, where they burn... If you get burned by it, like, the burn never, you know, stops... Never goes away or something. Like, it never, like, you know... it always, like, persists. Okay, we're going to get coughing. Since Wheezing's coming over here anyway. Alright, this coughing shouldn't give me too much problem. Too many issues. What you... Didn't go the right way. Okay, coughing put up a little bit of a fight there. Right to the others. If Ivysaur levels up for that little bit of experience right there, but I can't remember like well, I don't know what level it needs for a Venusaur. In high places, Gas can spin and explode without any warning. Be very careful. So basically, it turns into an Electrode practically. Just less temperamental. It just like shows up somewhere hot and it blows up. Electrode, it has to get like heated for it to blow up. This one, it just goes somewhere that's hot and it blows up. I don't know how I feel about that 1201 though. And there are still gonna be like a few more version solutions we need to get, like, you know, Alakazam and everything. But again, I got a shiny Alakazam I could work with. Here we go. So now I'm kind of getting the hang of the mechanics, but it's like Pokemon keeps on swaying around. You know, stocked up. Make sure I wait that time. I knew this Weezing was gonna give me problems. For some reason, I knew it was gonna be petty. I didn't get a chance to throw it that time. It just... Okay, challenge accepted, Weezing. Challenge accepted. You're about to be beside yourself for what's about to happen. Here, I'm about to feed you. I'm about to feed you. Getting the ball. That's the things I get for feeding you. Okay, look here, you. I don't know which mouth I fed, but thank you. See, it could have been that easy from the start. And you got mad because I fed one mouth and not the other. Hopefully one of them will level up. Or I keep saying level, opposite level. I mean evolve. Not yet. Pokemon lives and grows by absorbing poison gas, dust, and germs exist inside garbage. But I mean, that whole, like, you know, attempt at trying to catch it was hot garbage. Alright, Vulpix, you're next. I don't think I'll... Well, I'll go and use a Great. That should hopefully be a catch. Sometimes I can't be too sure. Never get that chance we called earlier, like, you know, way easier than I thought it was going to be, and... Both its fur and its tails are beautiful. As it grows, its tails split and form more tails. Okay, we only got, like, what, 3 more to go, unless there's another one hidden somewhere in here. I know they like to hide off in other directions, but I think this should be the rest of them. Okay, Machamp, what's... Let's get this out of the way. This is gonna suck. Oh, boy. Oh, jeez. This is gonna suck. Might want to try to use 1 gold on him. I had all those problems with that wheezing, but he had like one of the highest CPs out of all of them or whatever, and he just basically completely was completely compliant. Whatever. I'll take it. I'm not gonna complain about it because I thought I was gonna be there for a while with him. Y'all saw like I was like had some trepidation going on there. I mean I was trepidation. Kind of had like a little bit of foreboding air about that or whatever, like worried he was gonna give me like a fight of my life, like he was gonna like just grab the ball and just chuck it back at me and just give me a concussion or something. 1 arm alone can move mountains. Using all 4 arms, this Pokemon fires off awesome punches. Yeah, I mean it's pretty much, you know, that's the thing. Hitmonlee is my favorite fighting Pokemon, but usually when you think about strongest fighting Pokemon, a lot of times think like, you know, Machamp is one of the ones that's basically a no contest, depending. I mean, that's the reason why, like, when they had, like, you know, Goro versus Machamp, like, on a death battle, you know, Machamp actually beat Goro. Regardless of, like, Goro, like, having, like, you know, thousands of years of you know, life to it or whatever. Machamp was just, like, you know, just at base, just stronger. And he just literally the whole thing is I think like, you know, Goro ripped off, I mean, at least one of his arms. I can't remember how many arms it ripped, like Goro actually took off Machamp. But when you look at that right there, literally the fact Machamp can move mountains with 1 arm. So he basically, like, Machamp just with 1 arm, like, has, like, a lot more, you know, strength than, like, Goro, like, you know, has, like, you know, as far as, like, Goro's feats in Mortal Kombat. The older it gets, the longer it grows. At night, it wraps its long body around tree branches to rest. And I think we just got Arbok now. Alright, you ready to go? Oh, 26. This ain't gonna be a problem. I'm gonna laugh at distance of you the one that gives me issues. Whereas it may not go off of, like, combat power. I can swear it probably did, but... Okay, now, of course, it's frustrating how they're doing this. I feel like there was, like, kind of a delay there or whatever, where it wasn't, like, you know, showing the ring quick enough. I like how it's the exact opposite there. That was like a 26, so not like opposite in regard. Opposite would have been like just insanely difficult to catch. That thing had like a 26, but Champ had like almost 3,000. But Champ like was easier to catch than that thing was. The frightening patterns on its belly had been studied. 6 variations had been confirmed. I don't think I actually knew about that one. Return to front desk. Save. Okay, let's make sure we kind of got everything cleared out of that park. Okay, yeah, so Go Part 6 is been filled out, or has been, like, cleared out. That's, like, you know, a pretty good jump there. In regards, like, where we at now? Like, how many we caught? I think we started, like, almost 70 when we started the stream. And we were at 91. So, yeah, we got, like, a pretty good chunk of, you know, stuff done here, guys. Like I said, like, one of the main things that's really gonna speed things along is if I go back to the rock cavern, or the rock cave, and just, like, catch a crap load of Graveler, which I may just do that off stream. Make sure I kind of put some Pokemon back in there that have already evolved. Like, you know, maybe using my old team or whatever. Make sure it's Pokemon have already evolved, so I don't have to worry about, like, you know, evolving them offline. I'm gonna try, like, see about maybe, like, you know, getting, like, another catch streak going, like, you know, in the cavern. That way, when I go in, it won't be as tedious. I can already have, like, a catch streak going. And then, like, I'm going to just, you know, score some experience and start working on some of these. I mean, like, best way I can go about this, of course, would be that, if I went on, like, caught some more. So I don't have to worry about, like, that'd be, like, less I have to catch out on the field and everything. But that's the thing about, like, the cavern. I just go back in there and just, like, continue to, just get another catch streak going. Because that's the thing. Once we get the catch streak going, I'll have to, like, lead back out. Like, I'll have to, like, like, once I get going, I have to go back out, catch something else, and then go from there. But what I'm kind of, like, looking at here, what I probably am going to go ahead and do right now before we end the stream. Because we got, like, first off, let me go ahead and, like, do another sort real quick. Yeah. So what I can do is, since I'm going to the rock cavern, I'm going to be going to the rock cavern off stream anyway, and, like, working on stuff off stream anyway. I'm going to go and go there now, see if I can find a Charmander. At least we'll have that, like, starting things off, so we want to, like, stop things midway to catch a Charmander. Like, afterwards. And, end up, like, breaking the streak. I mean, I know, like, there's, like, better, like, leveling up spots. Again, there's the whole thing with, like, the Chanseys. I think there's, like, the Cerulean Cave. I know, like, what Pokemon is at the Cerulean Cave. But, kind of just looking at it, like, where's it at again? It was, yeah, I remember now. I'm probably just go to hit Cerulean City, fly on Charizard over there, and maybe see if there's any other Pokemon along the way I ain't caught yet. I don't think I'm going to. I believe this is like, was this like, where the Nidorans were? I think it was. Or the Nidos. So, also I want to check this out, make sure we already have a Kingler. I don't think I do. Yeah, we ain't got Kingler yet, so... I believe I've got 2 Krabbies. So once we evolve one, we'll have a Kingler. And we'll have, like, a Krabby and a Kingler. Let me just confirm this. I'm pretty sure I got 2. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, once we evolve this one, we'll have, like, Krabby and Kingler. Still need a Marowak as well. And also, of course, a Hitmonchan. But I know we can find some Hitmonchans. We can find that back at Victory Road. Alright, so let's go over here, see if we can get a Charmander to spawn. Like I said, off stream, I'll do, like, some, get, like, another, streak going with Graveler. Because the main thing, the plan is I'm going to stick around over here at this cave or whatever, for a good bit of the next stream, while we try to get, like, some of these other Pokemon evolved. I was checking to make sure that wasn't a Kingler right there, but obviously it wasn't. I mean, best thing I could do is if I can figure out where Squirtle is. And go get us, go find a couple of Squirtles to take over here with me. But, again, it'll be fine. As I said, we're just going to get things started, like, the ones I got right now that I can evolve. And we do need a Geodude, too. It also gives me a chance, like, between streams, like, to go ahead and, like, clear those Gravelers out of my inventory that I need to, that way I can kind of, like, make things look a little bit cleaner. Okay, so that's our Geodude. So now we've got, like, the Golem evolution line, in the Living Dex. And also the fact there are Machops here, too, so... I don't know how quickly, like, Charmander may spawn in. Because I know it spawned pretty decently, I had the streak going, but that's not the case now. I'm gonna do a quick, run through right here, see if I can see, like, a Charmander or a Machop. Okay, there's a few Gravelers I can go ahead and get things started with, but there's no point because... Streak's gonna immediately end, like, once I catch, like, a Charmander or a Machop, so I want to go and get them out of the way. Thinking about... I've got lures. I've literally got a lure. I could do that real quick. And after we do this, guys, I'm gonna go and call it on the stream. See, okay, lure's right here. I just use one, like, use a super lure real quick. Not you. Did it even do anything? There, okay. Got him a chop. That works. Because that's one to start this off with. Oh, please don't hit. Please don't punch. You know, don't shoot. Whatever. Got the gun show going on here. Okay. Now we just need to evolve this other one into a Machoke. And we'll have that, you know, evolution line complete. Because I can easily remove all of them from the inventory, from the party. And then afterwards I could... Well, I do need another Rhyhorn, like, to make into a Rhydon if I don't just go the Victory Road route of, like, finding one. I do need a Rhydon. But I don't want a female. I don't know, I've been constantly, like, you know, encountering, like, you know, female Rhyhorns. I know, like, kind of sounds, like, really weird, but like I said before, I kind of, like, you know, have my preferences. Like, I kind of, like, just sometimes, like, you know, the Pokemon, like, the gender of it, the match what it looks like. I mean, unless it's the one that looks, like, very much, like, gender neutral. Obviously, Jinx, you're only gonna see, like, female Jinxes. I prefer, like, you know, Machop, Machoke, or Machamp to be a female, like, be a male. Damn, that wore off quickly. I do need Onix. Now that I think about that, I do need Onix. I probably should have used a bigger, like a better one. Yeah. It's only like a level 24, but still like, or like 24 on. We'll use a great. That should suffice. Yeah, I did need Onix. Keep on forgetting about that. Thankfully, it shows up very commonly here. So, you know, the giant rock snake with a kid muscle mohawk. He's got ultimate he's got like a muscle mohawk. For anyone who knows Ultimate Muscle and show like the anime before it, Muscle, like that was a little like low rubber figures from like back in the day. He's got like a King Muscle / Kid Muscle mohawk going on. Now I can't understand. I never thought about it before. Oh shit! I didn't read the entry. Well, there's a Cubone right there. I do need another one to turn to a Marowak. I mean, I've gotten a Alolan Marowak, but... You little... I can't remember if the other one I got as a male or female, but I'd like to have, like, a female Marowak, you know, like, make it lore accurate. Of course, Cubone's gotta be the extra one here. We're playing around. Okay. I don't want to be able to catch the little shit, but I got him. Or her. Because I don't know if Charmander is going to be like a rare spawn here. That's the only problem. Usually when I've seen it, like it was when I had like a cat streak. Let's read this entry on Onix. Burrows at high speed in search of food. The tunnels it leaves are used as homes for Diglett. So basically it's a real estate agent. That's kind of funny. It kind of like shows like, I guess, like a little symbolic ecosystem, I guess, maybe? It searches for food and it clears out, you know, spots like, you know, for Diglett to move in. Kind of like a little bit of a synergy between, I guess, between them. Not really a symbiotic relationship. Create a Tatsugiri, I think, and I keep from forgetting like the big, you know, giant catfish Pokemon thing. It's Don something, I think. Oh, come on now. Okay, yeah. Now we're gonna evolve this one into a Rhydon. Because I don't know what level we get Venusaur. Take down. Probably not gonna be this one, of course. I think normally when it learns a move, like once it learns a new move, whatever, it's not gonna evolve. Okay, I'm just trying to find a Charmander. I could just do that off stream too, but another Onyx. A lot of times, like Charmander will spawn like right there at the beginning, but God, I hate when that happens. Okay, but like I said, just a few more minutes, guys. I'm gonna like look around just a little bit more. Like I could just find a Charmander offline since we know its entry and everything. Yeah, I'd rather go ahead and, and get it. I kind of like to somehow make sure they always spawn right there, like, where I'm walking. So then I just looked and saw, like, a bunch of stuff over there. Let me go back. I know I saw a new arena. But we're gonna, like, stay on point here. I was trying to remember, like, there was, like there might have been some Pokemon of interest over there, but... And I know I at least saw a Nidorina. Okay, there we go. Nice. Nice. Just, don't stop your foot at me, young man. Get them. I don't wanna. Did I spit that out, Charmeleon? I definitely spit that out, Charmeleon. You little... Okay, look, I refuse to let you get away from me. I'm like, he's probably going to anyway. Okay, now hopefully that's a good... that works. Of course, Charmander's gotta be petty. Got it. Okay, so we got, like, our, Char evolution line, completed now. For the Dex. Now, it'd be best case scenario, both of them evolved, but I know they're not going to. I'd be happy if just one of them did. Okay. Now, what I'm gonna do, Rogues, is I'm gonna get back to the beginning of the rock cave, and I'm gonna go ahead and start trying to work, probably like off stream between this and like the end of this stream and the start of the next one, of course. I'm gonna work on trying to get like another Graveler chain going. Reason we're gonna do that is because like getting a whole bunch of Graveler chains. I mean, like, yeah, if I went to like one of the spots like you can farm Chansey, that'd be better because Chansey does get more experience. The problem is it's harder to catch Chansey, and with the Gravelers, I've already got like over like well over 100 of them I've caught, so they're naturally much easier for me to catch now. So combination of much easier to catch, decent experience. So once I get like a good catch chain for them, catch chain for them going, that means I'll be able to start bringing in like some experience I can use to get like some of these other Pokemon like leveled up quicker, meaning like they'll be able to evolve faster. So obviously I would have liked to have done this like with a Squirtle on hand. And I may actually just look offline and see if I can figure out where there might be a Squirtle, like where Squirtle can spawn at. So maybe go and pick up a couple so I can like, work on like, have one to keep at base level and the other one, because like looking at like, my bag here, what we pretty much got going on with this is that I do need to go get me another Bulbasaur anyway. That's not gonna be a problem. I just can go back to Viridian Forest. I could probably go ahead and just do that off stream anyway. I need to go get another Bulbasaur, and like I said, we got like, the Charmander line complete. Like, I'll probably just go ahead and maybe like just take my, because that's my shiny one. So unfortunately, I can't like really do anything about that one. But like I said, I can like, at the very least, if I can try to figure out where Squirtle spawns in at, I can probably just run over there, grab one, grab a couple. And then like when I come back here, I can start focusing on trying to like, get like, 2 of them leveled up into Wartortle. I mean, this one's already like probably, I mean, because I haven't actually really done anything with this one. I know I probably could like definitely evolve it very quickly in a Wartortle. But I want to go somewhere and get like a Squirtle, like get another couple Squirtles. And if the ones I get like are like lower level than this, I just work on leveling them, like one of them up into Wartortle and worry about like, trying to like, turn this one into a Blastoise. And once we do that, and I just gotta go get another Bulbasaur. And yeah, really if I just go get another Bulbasaur, it'll be really fairly easy for me to get that one turned into an Ivysaur while I finish like evolving this one to a Venusaur. and then we'll have like, you know, the starter, you know, chains complete. So far, you know, it's kind of like, you know, things are speeding up a little bit. I mean, you know, getting the Pokemon I need. And thankfully, if push kind of shove, I can just go back to the Go Park, and if there's some of the evolutions I'm having a hard time finding, I can just get them from there. I know there's some that's going to require catch chains, and that's going to be like a bit tedious. Wouldn't be like, you know, as bad like if I was just doing it off stream in my spare time. But like, you know, for some of them, like as far as catch chains are concerned, I may actually just go back and like work on some of the evolutions if needed. But I'm going to like try to get like, mainly I'm going to wait on trying to catch those, or like go back to the Go Park and catch those until like I get like a lot more entries in the Pokedex, where I want to work on a lot of the level up base ones, you know, level up evolutions. I don't know exactly which one else we still need, like, you know, stones for. I know that once we can find Poliwag and Poliwhirl, we will need like a Water Stone to turn the Poliwhirl into a Poliwrath. And we've already got Ninetales, and that's not like a concern right there. Otherwise, I would like probably like need like to get the other way I could have went about that was get 2 Vulpixes from Go. You can use like a Firestone for Ninetales, but I already had like a Ninetales and a Vulpix from Go. Again, those were like EV exclusives, so I just copied them on over. And again, we still need like, you know, some of the other like trade like we need like Alakazam. It's like probably I think maybe the only other trade Pokemon we need, because we got Machamp, we got Gengar, and we got Golem. I believe Alakazam is like the only other one. I've got like a shiny version of that like back at the Go Park. But I may check, you know, Pokemon Go and see if I got like a normal one I can bring over as well. But either way, we put like a dent in things tonight, guys. I'm definitely, you know, got like a lot of high hopes on being able to do this living dex without too much issue. And again, the fact I got the three legendary birds back at the Go Park, I could just put them on here, like get them as well. So that way, if I want to like try to like, you know, shiny hunt the ones back in like in their respective habitats, I can do that too. And I know that they do like can spawn like very rarely out in the field, so you can get multiples of them compared to Mewtwo just being like a one and done. But anyways, guys, next stream for this will be sometime later today since it is midnight now. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. I got some things I need to do offline before I do bed down. I am gonna try at least get like a bit of a chain going in this before I do, you know, crash. But yeah, kind of got like a bit of a slow start tonight, but we kind of like started like speeding things up a little bit. Like I said, this is like this, you know, my streams for this, you know, the post game stuff here is gonna be more laid back. While I was doing like, you know, I was like, you know, playing through the main story. We're mainly just going around just trying to catch the Pokemon, fill out this living dex, and again, this really has me excited for, you know, the other Pokemon games I'm wanting to dive into, like, you know, doing like my first playthrough for Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, keep getting those mixed up, Shining Pearl, and also when Pokemon ZA comes out, and eventually maybe like do another playthrough of Pokemon, you know, Sword, or Pokemon Shield, just to have that available on this channel. But anyways, next stream, we're gonna work on like trying to, you know, get some of these Pokemon evolved. There's like several here I can definitely like work with, as far as like some of the evolution stuff's concerned. But you know, also there are like some de-evolutions we still need to find. Like I need to go find another Mankey and everything. But yeah, we'll get to work on this like next stream as far as like getting some of these evolutions out of the way. But anyways, until next one, Rogues, much love. Thanks for coming out and hanging out with me for this. If you guys aren't subscribed to the channel, appreciate you doing so. We are coming up on 1,000. And also, if you enjoyed the stream, be sure to like, comment, and share. Deeply appreciate it as well. But until next one, Rogues, which will be sometime later today. Much love. Thanks for coming out and hanging out. Once again, I'll see you guys next stream. Thanks for watching.